Hello everyone. Since our childhood, we have all heard our parents talking about the great United States of America. I have always wondered how these small colonies became so successful in more than this, the greatest power of the world, knowing that it wasn't born until 1776. But after taking the Advanced American Cultural Studies class, I learned lots of things about this new world. All this success didn't come from nowhere. In fact, the actual America was born as a result of many events, as well as religious and philosophical movements. During this session, I have learned many things, but what attracted me the most was the phenomenon of slavery that took place in America during 250 years. Who would say that these open-minded people, which have always believed in democracy and freedom, owned slaves, and especially black ones, and used to sell and buy them? This subject has always created many tensions in the nation. This is why I chose it to be the subject of my final project for this session. I hope you like it. A few years after the settlement of the first British colony in Virginia, the first regiment of slaves was brought to America in order to work in land and help producing tobacco. Slavery was one of the fundamental bases of the American economy, and it was strengthened more and more with the coming of manufacturing, especially the cotton gin. Even the new Constitution protected slavery and slave trade. This phenomenon kept expanding until the first abolition movement that took place in the North. People became aware that slavery was against the new Constitution's values, which stood for equality of men. As for targeting black people in particular, they realized that it was against the Enlightenment reason and couldn't find any justification for slavery. The issue became more serious when Russia stopped slavery in Jewish people and Great Britain attacking Roman Catholics. In 1827, New York abolished slavery, and nothing seemed more likely than an emancipation movement. William Lloyd Garrison, inspired by the Baptist evangelicalism and romanticism, started publishing his abolitionist newspaper named The Liberator, in which he advocated the abolition of slavery by tying it to religion. The South was against this movement because most of its production derives from slaves. Soon, President Abraham Lincoln won at the election and issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all persons held as slaves are and henceforward shall be free. The Civil War between the North and the South was declared, and in 1865, and after 4 years, the Emancipation Proclamation was enforced throughout remaining regions of the South that had not yet freed the slaves. Slavery continued for a couple of months in some locations, but federal troops arrived to enforce the emancipation. The 13th Amendment to abolish slavery was passed by the House of Representatives in January 1865. On December the 6th, all remaining slaves become officially free. It is true that slavery does no more exist in the United States, but it remained a stain in the American history that were to be covered. That was my final project. I hope you liked it. Please feel free to post and comment or question. See you at the final exam.